You totally get this into like one of those fucking film festivals. Like,
You think I can get canned?
I don't really think you're gonna get canned with all due respect.
Whoa.
You could get like
Rude.
you could get TIFF. Dude, that lead in from the fucking with the radio bit to Colby is gonna be like a generational little stretch.
It is, yeah. People are gonna go bananas for it.
The Colby scene is so good. You gotta get Colby and PJ.
I agree. They could play brothers.
They could, and they would do a good job.
They would actually go crazy as brothers.
PJ keeps telling me that he wants to, like, act.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll write, like, bits for him to do. And then he'll be like, do I have to fucking talk to Ty Forsyth? And I'll be like, yeah. And he'll be like,
does he not like Ty
no, he doesn't
Forsyth?
like anybody. He's just, like, nervous around people.
I see.
And I got him to do, like, one scene for Commissado, which isn't finished yet.
Yeah.
But then I rewrote the ending so it involves him more heavily.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can you come to like the park today and we're gonna do this last scene here with Ty Forsyth?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, dude, I can't act. And I was like, but you acted in the movie already. And he was like, yeah, but that was just like a bit. And I was like, well, this is a bit too. Stupid. Soft sequel to Please Send Me Some Blood. Opening scene, right? Colby scene. The door closes. Colby leaves. We follow Colby out the building, right?
Okay, so it's a spin-off?
Colby goes home. Yeah, it's a spin-off. That makes more sense. But like, it's just fucking, I can't be bothered with all this terminology, right? Colby goes home. Uh-huh. He gets another Uber Eats call. Mm-hmm. So he picks that one up. Mm-hmm. He takes it to the house. It's PJ's house. Okay. PJ's in there.
I'm following.
And remember the scene in Back to the Future where Marty knocks on Doc's door and Doc opens it. He's got the fucking thing on his head. He's like, what the fuck are you? You know what I mean? So we do that, but it's with PJ and Colby.
So what is PJ doing?
PJ's like a mad scientist and he's inventing time travel. We're making Nirvana the band. The
but
Police Send Me Someone to Love spin-off starring PJ and Colby, right? So PJ drags Colby into his house and he's like, I need you to sit in this machine. He sends Colby back in time like a week. Mm-hmm. Colby realizes that he should never have become an Uber Eats driver because we learned that was like his first Uber Eats call was the Sam delivery.
Okay.
Right?
And it was so awful.
And he's like, I cannot become an Uber Eats driver. So while I'm in the past, I'm going to stop this. Uh-huh. Right. So Colby just hangs out outside of like the building that he delivered the food to, and he sees Marcy coming home, right, and he kills her. Okay. And then he comes back to the to now. Mm-hmm. The events of Please Send Me Someone to Love have now not happened, right? So he's like, this is not good, you know what I mean? Even though he doesn't know what was happening.
Why would he care?
Because Marcy died, Isaac, whose name eludes me, is, Isaac stayed at his like Christmas function or whatever, right? And he murdered his entire family because he's a fucking incel little goober, and they like were driving him insane. Yeah. And the only reason that he left to go hang out with Marcy is because they were driving him insane. We have to layer this plot a bit better than what I'm doing here. But so now Colby finds out that in doing this, he's created a mass murdering psychopath. Mm-hmm. Who also writes heavy metal music about the crimes that he's committing. And so he goes back to PJ's house and he says, we have to do the time machine better. Yeah. And PJ is like, what are you talking about? I've never invented a time machine in my life. And we learn that PJ invented the time machine because 2 days after Marcy died, 2 days before Marcy died, PJ asked her out and failed. Right. And so
he was making the time machine. He was making a time machine
so that he could get a second chance. And so he hasn't built the time machine because she died and they never met. So now Colby is stuck in hell. And, wacky hijinks ensue.
I think that's a great idea.
What other spin-offs could we make?
We could follow one that just follows the two guys in the car, and
the two guys in the car arrive at their destination. Colby is delivering Uber Eats to this destination.
This is his second call or his third call?
It's his first call.
So this is before Marcy.
This is before the movie's gonna end with him delivering it to Marcy.
I understand.
And somehow this is gonna be significant. Like it'll be like a, you know, like when they do that in movies.
Yeah.
So he gets an Uber Eats call to this house. This is his first one. He arrives at the party that they're having on the street that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then they say, we gotta get this Uber Eats driver to do something for us, you know what I mean? Because these are shady guys, right? Clearly.
Yeah, classic.
One of them's in a band, so,
Exactly.
They need drugs. Uber Eats guy, in their minds, because they're already fucked up, they're like, we could send him to pick the drugs up because none of us can drive. What kind of drugs is it? Just whatever they do.
Okay.
I feel like that one guy that I don't care for probably like would be into cocaine. I'm not saying he is into cocaine, but like he looks like the type of guy that would be into cocaine. So they need cocaine, but they're all too fucked up to go get the cocaine. So they convince Colby to drive them to the cocaine deal. And then they get in the car, and then like they go on a whole thing, and then it ends with Colby being like traumatized, and he's like, "I'm gonna take one more Uber Eats call."
And then it's Marcy's.
Cool down.
And then it's so bad that he goes and meets PJ.
And then
makes.
And then we've got a whole trilogy. So
exactly. I think that sounds brilliant.
I like the idea of like spin-offs that have no right to exist that are then pretty good, like, because like there's a Saul Goodman TV show that's like way better than Breaking Bad, so I just like
maybe
I don't want to make movies. I want to make a movie and then make a bunch of spin-offs to it.
I mean that's like the fourth Will Smith's career.
Yeah.
I mean technically all of those are spin-offs of
That's
Clerks.
True. But that's awesome.
That is awesome.
All I send